Welcome to my channel. Let's talk about Megatron. Meg Griffin, the lightning rod for abuse in the Family Guy house, in the house of the Family Guys. Why do the writers feel it necessary that she endure all this pain, suffering, and torment? What has she done in her past life that she deserves this? I've always felt bad for Megatron. Yes, for those who don't know, her real name is Megatron.
Wait, did you just call me Megan?
That's your name, isn't it?
Well, actually, Meg is short for something else.
That's how much they clearly don't like her. They named her Megatron. It's a pretty cool name, let's be honest. Today we're going to be taking a look at the episode that Meg almost grew a backbone. The episode where she actually retaliated, where she actually got some redemption for all the years of trauma, all the years of abuse. The writers almost gave her a moment of resolute peace.
All right, well, fine. Okay, I'm not the perfect mother. Who is?
Oh, not only are you not the perfect mother, you're the furthest thing from.
All they had to do was just let the episode finish and I would have been satisfied. I would have been happy. Just one episode where Meg gets some goddamn retribution. But they had to ruin it! So anyways, let's get into this episode and figure out how Meg almost grew a backbone, but the writers just had to flush it down the toilet. So the entire family, the family of the Griffins, are all sitting down, you know, as a family unit, watching some television or some shit. And oh no, there's a storm. The storm is heavy, it's dangerous. It's a code 5. How do they rate storms again? I forgot. So anyway, this storm is pretty bad. It takes out the bloody satellite. They're not able to watch TV anymore. It's a tragedy. Because pretty much they're all lazy fucks. Fucking head to the gym as a family unit. Oh yeah, it's a storm. Sorry, you can't do that. So anyway, they're trapped in the house, so they have to make up entertainment for themselves. Peter starts off with charades, but it turns out he's fucking stupid. He's an actual idiot bitch. He's an idiot, dumb, idiot, stupid bitch.
Movie.
Peter, there's no talking in charades.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Movie.
Peter!
Sorry. Okay, one word.
Just because I laughed, don't think I like this episode. This episode pissed me off beyond astronomical belief. Now within this time, Brian's gone off. He's gone to get some mushrooms. Frickin' druggy that he is. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. We'll not get into it in this video, but if you've watched the episode, season 10, episode 2, Brian goes on a bit of a trip. And it seems like they really spent a lot of the budget on that sequence because it was actually... well done, Family Guy. Some of the best animation I've seen in Family Guy ever. It was sublime. It was fantastic. We're going to simply be focusing on Meg and how she gets some retaliation against her family that's been treating her like doo-doo, poo-poo on the ground, scraped up and then flung against the wall. So while Brian is having his entire trip, Meg finally has enough. Meg's meter is slowly starting to fill because she's constantly being excluded. Even in this game that they try to have together, they still manage to push her away, to push her out, to make her feel like she isn't even part of the family. And it's something that she says later on will really exemplify my point when I'm saying this. Brian cuts his fucking ear off. But like I said, we're not talking about that. Don't do drugs. They must have been laced. I swear mushrooms don't make you go that crazy. Do they do that to you? I've never done mushrooms and I don't intend to. Brian, are you okay? Should I call the police? Well anyways, at this point, Meg finally claps back. Chris gets a bit of the wrath, a bit of the forefront. She's jabbing out insults. She's doing fucking ducking and diving. She's doing somersaults, taekwondo kicks to the face.
You're my brother. You're supposed to be on my side, and you're such a bastard to me.
How am I a bastard?
Oh, you want the full story?
Well done, Meg. Well done. You deserve this. She deserves it because she's endured so fucking much and it's been painful to see. So it's nice seeing her get some retribution. It's fucking delicious. But then, Lois, the character that I fucking hate the most. I hate Lois. I despise her within the pits of my stomach. The type of anger and hatred and vitriol I have towards this fucking bitch of a woman is undeniable. Lois is a goddamn psychopath. a narcissist, and a horrible excuse for a mother. Peter, you're right next to her. You're right next to her. Lois feels the need to chime in. Hey, Meg, stop expressing your grievances with us. Stop telling us that we're bad people even though we are. Stop giving us factual information due to how we've treated you despite you being our fucking daughter.
Oh, for God's sake. Look, let's not turn this into some big thing, okay?
But Meg is like, no, you dirty little skank bitch. You dirty little whore skank. She tells her how much of a terrible person she is, and she digs into her. She digs into her, finding crevices of unresolved emotions and things that she's experienced that she's only now being able to express. Well done, Meg. You deserve a handshake. Shake my hand.
You're my mother, and you took a child's trust and smashed it into bits in a 17-year-long mission to destroy something that you killed a long time ago.
As the episode goes on, Meg is just becoming more and more enraged, more furious, more aggravated. Peter even uses this as an opportunity to also dig into Lois as well.
And you never let Dad stir the paint anymore, whatever that means.
I didn't know you knew that, Meg, but I'm glad you brought it up.
Peter, you sly bastard, you're gonna feel her wrath. This whole family is full of narcissists, horrible creatures. Creatures from the pits of hell. They can't be human, and if they are, they have no humanity. Surprise, surprise. Lois actually seems like she took some of it to heart. Wow! She wasn't completely defensive. I was surprised.
You're right. You're right. I'm a terrible mother. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Meg. Can you ever forgive me?
Is this the start of something good? Is this the start of something good? No, it's not. What the writers did and how they absolutely dismantled what could have been an absolute great episode for Meg in her journey of all the reprisal of self-worth that she's lost over the years due to the horrible actions of the family. But before the day is over, Meg turns to Peter because Peter doesn't seem to be understanding. The bastard doesn't seem to be understanding how much of an absolute biatch he actually is. How much of an astronomical arsehole he is. Go off, Meg. Tell him what's what.
You have no education.
Meg!
You have no interest.
Oh my
you just
God.
Do whatever
Tell him again.
reckless thing you want to do.
Tell him again,
whenever
Meg.
you want to do it.
Yes,
without regard
another one.
for anyone else.
Another one.
Oh,
Another
and
one.
When you're not terrorizing
Another
the
one.
community with your impulsive
Another
escapades.
one. After all this is unfolded, Meg finally, she's let this shit all off her chest. Until she realizes her family's, shit seems to be dismantling, everybody seems to be arguing to return shit to how it used to be. Let's just make Meg fucking gaslight herself into believing that she needs to be the fucking lightning rod of abuse to keep this family together. Some sort of delusional, self-righteous notion that she needs to endure all this abuse to have a happy family.
All right, that makes sense. You see, I thought it was weird that I was a bad dad.
Meg, how could you put us all through that?
I'm sorry, you guys.
You're a bitch.
But what about her happiness? What about you, Meg? You need a therapist. And they need to go to jail. So in the end, what started off with an episode that got my blood pumping, that got me like, yes, Meg, finish him, finish her, finish them, ended up being an episode where I was angrier than ever because of how they ended the episode. I was pissed. I wanted more out of this. I thought, at least give Meg an episode. Give her an episode for all the time she's been abused, all the time she's been ridiculed, all the time she's been treated like an outcast. She doesn't even view her mother as her mother, simply because of how outcasted she feels from the family.
How about we talk about Chris's mother, huh? Why don't we talk about you?
Now, is that a daughter that you think's been loved in her family? God, no. Megatron, you deserve better. I hope one day when you're older, Megatron, you do great things with your life, and you don't let the horrors of your childhood affect you. But knowing these writers, they're going to turn you into a bloody crack addict and make you die at the age of 35. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, and goodbye.